Well, Sister LaTasha, so good to be with you today in this way. Tell us just a little bit about yourself.
So I'm LaTasha. My son is Brandon. He's 11. I'm a single mom.
Hey, let me ask you, how are you doing during this time? How are you doing, and your son Brandon?
What I really learned is God already not prepared me, but I learned that He prepares around us. I started homeschooling Brandon. It's been like 2 years now. Before
Wow.
that, first homeschooling. So it wasn't challenging when it came to when they quarantined us. I didn't
Mhm.
really feel the difference, and Brandon really didn't either.
Let me ask you this: how has, more specifically, you've um, experienced some challenges in your life?
So besides Brandon, I had an oldest son, Davon. Let's show a little picture of him.
Yes, let's see Devon. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's Davon. Can you see him?
Yes, yes, indeed, yes. Thank you,
Um,
because I hadn't seen before. That's great.
oh yeah. So in that picture, he was 17.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the Lord had something else for him to do. As a mom, I expect him. He was a junior. I expect him to go to graduate from high school and stuff. He went to a STEM school. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but June the 16th, just the Lord called him home. And
Mm.
eventually they found out that he had a enlarged heart, but they didn't know what caused it. But God prepared, not, I don't feel that I was prepared inside, but he prepared around me. He put people in my corner. Even my small, I was summer quest that year, and I was with
Wow.
Risa. I love her, but it was about our attitudes. Told us that we, for a couple of days, we know what we complain about. And so I had a list of stuff. I complained about Davon's room and, just a whole bunch of little stuff that I always complain about. Now it was just like, okay, Lord, I'm wasting time complaining. Let me stop complaining. Because,
Wow.
this could be my last, and I'm losing time complaining. And that summer quest really opened my eyes to many things. And I started like not complaining as much. And I didn't know that that was my last week with Davon. So
Wow.
again,
Wow.
God prepared me, not prepared me, but prepared around me. He put a lot of people in my quarter, and I didn't know the reason why. You know what I mean? I didn't
Wow.
know why I was in summer quest, why I was in that class and stuff. But it was a reason behind it, prepare me for what the next step he was going to do.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I remember my mom told me years ago, God prepares you for the place that He has prepared for you.
Then I was 38. I never expected I would experience that. And
Mm-hmm.
so to have my sisters in my life, I could call any one of them. Denise
Mm.
Law, many times I called her and she just listened to me. I
Wow.
mean, she would scream sometimes on the phone and she would just listen to me, and then afterwards she'll pray with me.
And
Yes.
it's amazing because that's how God moves. That's how God works. He
Yeah.
speaks to us through His Word. He speaks to us through the Spirit, but He also uses the community. How have you seen God change him in this, as he, his relationship with you and that type of thing?
Oh, change Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, so it's not funny, but I remember I had to go back to that day when Davon passed away. And I remember they were working on Davon upstairs in his room. And I came downstairs and Brandon was like, Mommy, you have to pray. Because if God wants him to live, he will live. But if God wants him to die, he's going to die. And Brandon was 8 when he said that.
Wow.
And as I more and more after that particular day, as time went on, I thought about that, and it was just like so powerful. For number one, for him to say that, and then number
Yeah.
two, to it opened up a door. Like, number one, show me that what we went through, I can't treat Brandon the same. I can't
Mm,
treat him like I treated him, like a couple of days ago before that happened. I had to communicate with him different.
mm,
I had to embrace him more. I had to take my time with him. I had to
yeah,
listen to. I had to hold him when he cried. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it
absolutely.
just kind of like the quarantine. It slowed me down and
Mm.
appreciate each second, each minute, each hour with my son.
That's a tremendous insight too for him
Mhm.
as a young, what, 8-year-old, you said, for him to
Yeah,
trust, that statement. He's, you're just kind of putting yourself in the sovereignty of God, just trusting the sovereignty of God. That's, wow, what a powerful
yeah,
lesson for all of us.